My name is Jill Greenbaum, and often when I talk with students, I hear a variety of questions. One of them that came up recently was, I'm kind of shy, and what am I going to do about finding friends when I get to college? Well, I spoke with this young woman, and my answer included asking her about how she makes friends now. I also asked about her current interests and which she might want to pursue at college. And so I suggested that she take a look at different extracurriculars that were available at the different colleges and see which might be a match, because that's a great way to make new friends. In addition, often colleges will have programs that start before the first year, meaning right before freshman year. There'll be trips that can be taken or projects that can be worked on so folks can meet each other before classes begin. And that's another great way to make friends and perhaps get over some of that shyness. There's a related question to being shy, and that's, should I stay close to home where I know I'll have some of my old friends around? And I always tell the student that's asking that, no, I definitely suggest finding a college that's a great match for you, whether that's a small, intimate school or a school that's much larger or within a university. Also look at class size and professor-to-student ratios, and think about how you learn best. So which place is going to be the best match so that you feel comfortable and you start to make friends there. In addition, check out the living arrangements to see if they're comfortable for you, because that will help you gain new friendships. And research other areas at college, meaning look at students on campus. When you go to visit, take a look at them. Do they look similar to you, different? And what's of interest? Do you want to be surrounded by people that are more similar to you? Or do you want a more diverse environment perhaps, where you can meet lots of new and different kinds of people? My thinking is that if you head home every weekend, it's going to be much harder to make friends because other folks will be hanging out at college, on campus, and you won't be there to enjoy the time with them. So I always suggest staying on campus and finding friends in that way. Here's another question I hear from time to time. I have a special learning need, maybe ADHD, and how much should I attend to my special learning need when I am in the application process? Like, how much is it a factor in the college that I pick? And I have to say, this is a question that's really near and dear to my heart, because my background is in working with students with special education needs. And so learning differences are important to consider. So having a special learning need truly is a factor when you're looking at colleges, because going to college is really kicking it up a notch and really working at a different level. And it requires even greater responsibility and organization. So here's some initial questions that you need to answer for yourself if you have any kind of special learning need. How have you been managing that special learning need in high school? What kinds of support and routines do you have in place at this time in high school? And will you be able to maintain that kind of support, that level of support, when you get to college? Or can you find others that might be able to support you in a similar way? What kinds of services do you know you're going to want and need in the college environment? Maybe it's extended learning time, tutoring in certain subjects, a need for audio recordings, or the support of a writing center. Are you going to share your special needs with the admissions committee and look for support on the college campus, and make the admissions committee aware of that in your application? It's important to get clear on your strengths and how you plan on using them when you face the challenges of moving on to college. So look at what you already do well and see if you can build on those abilities just like everybody else. Think in terms of strategies and routines that you have in place that will support you in college too. And then look to support services at colleges. And that might mean, as I said before, tutoring, a writing center, or maybe studying with friends and learning in a new and different way. Practice a growth mindset, as I call it, and that means we're always growing, we're always learning, and if you have bumps in the road or trouble along the way, those are opportunities to learn to do things differently. Think of the challenges that you've faced in the past and how you've gotten past them. Successes and difficulties are opportunities to learn and grow. And think of the many times you've needed help, and be sure to be aware of those signs too. And reach out for it when you need it. We all need support in our lives, and it's the strong people who recognize their need for support and get it. Working with what they can do, but also reaching out when they need help. Everybody faces new challenges at colleges. Do your best to be ready to meet them. Come to my website, www.majorinu.com, for more answers to the questions I hear from parents and teens. See you in the next video.